I would like to talk a little bit about forming relationships on the forum because it's important. Sometimes we can get so focused in wanting to come in and make 10 posts today and then move on with your other work that sometimes we lose focus on the point that these are actually real live human beings that we're talking back and forth with. And I don't know about you, but if you do a lot of internet marketing, sometimes it can be easy to get lost in working on your own, and it's nice to be interacting with other people, and just it's one of the things that drew me to forum marketing because it's it's a bit more interactive than running pay-per-click ads because you're actually talking with with people, real live people across the world. So it's a pretty neat thing. And what I want to encourage you to do is to reach out there. As you become more invested in the forum, you will get to see that there are certain people that just kind of seem to be where you are, and you might find things in common with them. And I want to encourage you to reach out to them. And one thing that you can do is, let me just show you here. You see somebody in your thread, maybe they ask you a question, and sometimes you can answer their question, on here, but also send them a message too, just to kind of follow up with them, and to send someone a message. All you need to do in many forums is just click on their name here, and you can see here, send a private message. And what will happen is, and this is kind of like sending an email, but it's sent through the forum. So these people, they really should get it, and I would think respond too, especially if they're active on the forum. And what this does is it allows you to really get in touch with people. And there's all kinds of reasons to do this. Say for example you're looking for feedback on your product, or you want someone to do a testimonial for your product, or you just want to help to close the sale with somebody, to provide them more information about what you have to offer. Because you'd be surprised. I know that people that are busy, it might not sound appealing to start messaging people back and forth like this just to make a $10 sale, but getting out there and pounding the pavement of sorts, getting started is something that if you don't have many sales under your belt, it's a way to kind of help further things along. I think the important thing is to be forming relationships, and then you can ask people, hey, listen, where else do you go on the internet? Other forums like this. I enjoy this place, but I'm looking for others as well. So it can open it up, options to be able to talk to people more about things. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about a very specific reason to form relationships with others, and that is so you can do joint ventures. And I'll talk about that in the next video.